Hello everyone, my name is Samuel de Arco and I study en Universidad Nacional Abierta y a Distancia, de program licenciatura en lengua extranjera con énfasis en inglés. Today we will share a little video about the role of the material designers. This video is based on the reading of the ELT materials, the key to fostering effective teaching and learning settings, article by Pardo and Teves, 2009. We will inquire about materials development. The first answer is, what was the conception of material development decades ago? B. What does developing material demand from teachers? What are the components of creating and adapting didactic learning materials? And finally, I have to give my opinion. What is the main role of the teacher when designing language learning materials? For the first, we have to say, according to Pardo, that material development was merely the production of accompanying a wide range of learning resources to illustrate method. They stay only focused in method. The question B is, what does developing material demand from teachers? Knowing that students learn in different styles, teachers should consider the diversity in language learning needs. We can say about this that the material could be considered effective if they facilitate the learning experience and understanding of it, and simultaneously helping learners learn what they want and need to learn. We have to focus on the preference. The materials should not have been done as well as attentive to complementing and phrasing their student attempts to perform tasks in a different manner, as there are not necessarily incorrect ways to do things, but rather different ways to do them. Motivations. The motivation is important, and it is a demand for teachers because the possibility for the class to be an opportunity to learn, the student to find learning enjoyable. It is important because if the student enjoy the class, we will prefer it, and the learning could be facilitated for the motivation of the student. About the expectation as a demand from teachers, we can say that should do their best to develop the most effective, appropriate, and flexible material for their student and their programs. They had to think about the expectation of the every student in the class. Their effectiveness is one of the demands because effectiveness in their teaching methodology creates a language learning and effort that keeps student attention and imagination going. Create a language learning and effort that keeps student attention and imagination going. Envision a code with the syllabus models. This is about the institutional policies demand from teachers. Another question is about what is the essential component in the process of creating and adapting didactic learning materials. In the reading, we can find this little sentence, captivity and path to material development. It means that the essential component must to be captivating for the students. In the first, we have needs assessment. It is about the evaluation. The teacher have to evaluate the the needs of every student, setting goals and objectives. They have to know where they want to go, conceptualizing context and designing a syllabus. Syllabus would be a roadmap to guide every student with a path very clear, defined for the student. Selecting and developing materials and activity. The teacher needs to select and develop the material and the activities with creative in creative way. Organization of content and activity. Not only selecting, but he needs to organize every part of the content and the activity he will um, present to the students. Evaluation. Evaluation is important because evaluation can show you the advance of the students and if they can get the goals and objective that you propose. And finally, resources and training. This is every resource that the teacher can find for the development of the material. So this is the essential component that the teacher have to think in when he think to create or adapt didactic learning materials. The main role of the teacher when designing language learning materials, if you ask for my opinion, I can say that teacher as designer language learning material have to inspire his student and he needs to be the adult guiding their students learning process. In another words, this means that the process of guiding the student in the learning advance must to involve the teacher as a whole, because when the teacher is now seriously with their work, the student can feel that. So for the designing of material for learning, the teacher needs to spend long time and select it and prepare it to finally present it to every student. And the teacher needs to try to understand the way that the students learn. because every student can learn in different or manners. Teacher must create a language learning environment that keeps student attention and imagination to be wide enough, and he must learn beside the student as well. That is my opinion about the role of the teacher when he is designing language learning material. Thank you very much for your attention, and I hope this little video would um, give you some uh, ideas about the designing material for teaching in foreign language. Bye.